Robert in Ocala, you got a Dodge Avenger. Tell us what's going on with this thing.
Oh, yeah, Larry. Thanks for your public service.
Oh, thank you.
And I called last week about my fuel filters, and then I got to thinking maybe I might not be asking the right questions. Because, like, from a dead start or from a dead stop, sometimes I barely press the pedal, and it accelerates really nice. But then sometimes I got to press the pedal pretty hard to get the same kind of acceleration. And you'll probably still recommend, fuel pressure test. And I'm wondering if maybe battery voltage, the quality of gasoline, and maybe even the humidity levels would cause something like that.
Robert, let me ask you this. With what you just told me there, that does kind of change things a little bit. When you do accelerate and you don't get the burst of acceleration that you're used to, does the engine seem to run bad at that point, like it's missing and backfiring or anything along those lines?
No, just seems a little sluggish off the line, so to speak.
Kind of like a dead spot?
Seems like I just got to push the pedal harder to get a good acceleration. But
okay.
But it's smooth, idle smooth, runs smooth.
Okay, all right.
Don't sit feeling and missing or anything like that.
All right. Well, now, this is the reason I'm asking these questions is number one, and you just really need to pay attention to this, and you need to understand what I'm thinking about here. See, you've got an electronic throttle body on this vehicle. They refer to it as fly-by-wire. Instead of having an accelerator cable to go from your pedal out to a throttle body or an old-style carburetor, now all this is done electronically. And when you have a situation like this, those things can actually get a dead spot in the electronic throttle body. And when you give it gas, it won't take it immediately, and therefore you have this hesitation, or it's just not responsive like it's supposed to be. If it continues to get worse, or you notice it more so, it needs to be checked, because that can become extremely dangerous, especially if you're driving in a neighborhood. You give it gas, it doesn't want to go, and then you start hitting your gas again. Next thing you know, you're up on a sidewalk. So the electronic throttle body can cause an issue like that. Sorry to cut you short, Robert. We got to run for the break. Thanks for the call.